Hello, good day. This is Sir Nell. So today's review is all about arithmetic sequence. Now, if we can still remember what is an arithmetic sequence, it is also known as the arithmetic progression. So by definition, arithmetic sequence is an ordered set of numbers that have a common difference between each consecutive term. So that means there is an increase in that sequence with a constant amount known as the common difference. So let's now try to solve the problem. So first is write down the stated term and the formula for the nth term of the following arithmetic sequence. So we have three problems here. So in letter A, we need to know what is the seventh term. In letter B, we need to know the sixth term. And in letter C, we need the 16th term. So again, this is an arithmetic sequence. So going back to the problem that we have in letter A, 7, 11, 15, we need to find the seventh term. Okay? We need to find the seventh term. So as we can remember, or as you can recall, the formula of arithmetic sequence is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where a sub n is the nth term. So our n here is 7th term, a sub 1 is the first term, and p is the common difference. Now, before we proceed to the computations or the solutions, we need to identify the unknown. So first is we need to know what is our first term. So our first term here is 7. Our n is 7th term, and our common difference is simply what? Simply subtracting the last term by the previous term. So that means 15 minus 11 is 4, and 11 minus 7 is also 4. Thus, their common difference, there is a common difference, and that is 4. So we know all the variables needed. Again, a sub 1 is 7, n is 7, and d is 4. We will now substitute to the formula. So a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus our n minus 1 times the common difference, which is 4. Okay, then simplify. Jamda's rule, do the groupings first. Copy number 7. 7 minus 1 is 6 times the common difference. Then do the multiplication. A sub 7 is equal to 7. 6 times 4 is 24. Then do the addition. Thus, a sub 7 is equal to 31. And 31 is our seventh term. Now, we will now proceed to the letter B problem. 8, 11, 4. We need to know the sixth term. So again, our formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. We need to know the variables here. A sub 1, what is our a sub 1? 18. That is the first term. Our n is the sixth term, and our difference is 4 minus 11 is negative 7. 11 minus 18 is negative 7. Thus, the common difference is negative 7. Then we will plug into our formula. A sub n, which is 6, is equal to first term plus n, which is 6, minus 1, times the difference, which is negative 7. Then same process, do the groupings. That is 6 minus 1. Copy a sub 6. Copy 18. 6 minus 1 is 5, multiplied by negative 7. Do the multiplication. Copy 18. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. Then add 18 plus negative 35 is equal to negative 17. So that means our sixth term in our sequence is negative 7. So same process applies in letter C. Our sequence is 3 and 1/2, 4, and we need to find the 16th term. So copy the formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. We need to know what is our a sub 1. A sub 1 is the first term. We need to know our n. Our n is 16. We need to know the difference. Again, the difference is simply subtracting the last term by the previous term. 4 minus 3.5 is 0.5. 3.5 minus 3 is 0.5. Hence, the common difference is 0.5. Then plug these values to the formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Then do the groupings. Copy. 16 minus 1 is 15 times 0.5. Next, the groupings is multiplication. We need to multiply 15 and 0.5. Copy 3. Half of 15 is 7.5. Then do the addition. A sub 16 is 10.5. So that means the 16th term of this sequence is equal to 10.5.